Saturday, October the 5th, USKA Fight Sports returns to its home, the Parkview Inn on Bulldog Drive in Allentown, Pennsylvania, with another pro Muay Thai card. Get your tickets at USKAFightsports.com, USKAFightsports.com.
All right, I'm here with Dylan Harnish. Dylan, we're going to be talking about your fight coming up October 5th. So why don't you introduce yourself to everyone? I know we've done a couple of these with you.
Yeah, Dylan Harnish fighting October 5th. I fought for Gary and USKA 3 times so far.
Good. Let's go over that really quick. Your first fight, you had a pretty experienced opponent from Rami Ibrahim's gym. How did that go?
Pretty good. I picked it up late. Had a 10-8 third round with a standing 8 count. No jitters or anything. It kind of went pretty well. I won the fight by unanimous decision.
When was that? What date was that? Was that in April of last year or earlier this year?
December.
Oh, December. Yeah, you were on the first show. Okay, good.
No, late.
Yeah, it must have been December. It must have been December 8th because January you fought again in Philly, correct for us? Second time?
Yeah.
Okay, and how did that one go?
I took that on I think like 5 days notice.
I think so. That was a quick one.
And they needed someone, and I tried taking a fight at 135, but I just got off the couch at 145 and took a fight against Christian Dexter, who's fighting on the card, so that'll be fun to watch. And I won that fight, unanimous decision also with the knockdown and another standing 8 count.
Cool. And in your third one, ended a little strangely. So I don't even know what happened. So you tell me what happened from your point of view and how things went.
So it was some point early on in the first round. I threw a kick, and he checked it pretty well. And with those slide-on shin guards, there's not much protection, and it kind of damaged my shin a little bit. And I thought I was just going to bounce around and get through it, but then I threw it a couple more times. And I think the third time I threw it, it ended up hitting the knee again, and I just went down, and my leg just wasn't there. And so I see he's fighting again, so that'll be fun to watch. And
yeah, he's on the card as well. So
assuming both of us win, we could do that again.
Oh, nice. So you have who? You have Johnny Wonder this time around. He's fighting out of Algeo MMA. Have you scouted him out at all?
I saw he had one fight on YouTube versus Kevin Rhodes. So he didn't. I'm not very impressed with anything. He looks a little slow, but hopefully my speed, and he kind of looked like Kevin Rhodes is bullying him around in the clinch. That's not my kind of style, but hopefully I'm going to go out there and get the finish, but I've been looking for it, so hopefully one of these times it's going to come.
How about your style? You mentioned that. Describe your style for people who haven't seen you.
Both of my first 2 fights were boxing heavy style due to the matchup with the Thai guy and a karate guy, so hopefully this time I'll be able to show off some of the flashy kicks I like and maybe put him down with a body shot or something.
Body shot, nice. What have you been working on since I don't know, was it even an injury? I mean, like coming off your last fight, that was July 20th. It was the knee. Was it an injury or was it just a nerve or was it something you had to get through? And how did you adjust after that?
I went to the hospital right after, and there was just a crack in the shin. I used crutches for a week maybe, but I just got sick of them, and I just kind of battled through it and just wanted to walk and get back in there. Right after that happened, I was bugging to get a fight, and it sucks that it took this long, but I'm just glad to be back and put on a show. That I was opening up the main card on that fight, I think, so I feel like I let people down, so I'm ready to, give everyone a show and show them why I was in that position.
You have a great attitude, and I know even after your last fight, we were walking out to the ambulance, and you were just apologizing, and I'm like, there's nothing to apologize for, man. You're a warrior, so.
Yeah, I apologize to probably everybody that was around. I felt like I let people down. They went there for a reason. I was on the main card. You put me there for a reason, and hopefully now wherever I'm at on the card, it'll give you a reason to why I'm there and put on a show. Good.
So you mentioned you're looking forward to a possible rematch if you you pull this one. You both come out winners in this one.
Oh yeah, definitely. I would definitely do that again. That would have been a fun fight.
Good. And how is your training been going? And how do you feel physically? and then let's talk about your weight a little bit. What weight you're going to come in at?
Physically, I feel good. I feel better than I've ever felt. I'm cracking the pads hard. Getting some sparring in. Physically, I feel good. I'm at like 149, 48 right now, which is the lowest I've been since the first fight. When things kind of, I don't know, the weight went up, and but now everything's all figured out. I'm walking around at 148, 49. So.
And what do you have to get to?
140.
140, and that's no problem. We're about doing this interview about, what, 15, 16 days out?
15 days out, yeah. I just looked at that.
And you are one of those fighters, Dylan, that was pegged with a minimum weight. Now, that has since been reduced? Is that my understanding?
Yeah, I appealed it and did the BMI test and everything, and I think my minimum now is 136. So.
Yeah, I believe it is. So just for people watching, because other fighters are going to get in this situation, you were pegged at what weight by the Athletic Commission? They said what? Was it 140 something, right?
146, yeah.
146. So you got 10 pounds knocked off of that by actually going to a doctor. What is your view on that and that extra hassle you had to go through?
I mean, when I competed in the MMA, there was someone there that got told they could fight at 135, and he was about 160 pounds of muscle. So I don't know what they're looking at. I wasn't drained or anything. I can make 35 in 2 days now if I really had to. It's kind of a hassle because you just have to go through the commission once you get through with the doctor. You got to send emails back and forth. You got to send the paper. You have to have it signed off by a doctor. Some doctors might not think it's a good idea because the whole weight cutting thing is not probably something they studied and they don't have a full understanding in, so they might not want to sign off on it. But luckily, I got it signed off and appealed, and we're good to go.
How did the Athletic Commission determine 146 pounds was your minimum weight?
Because my MMA debut was at 140. I weighed in at 139. And the next day, they did a second day weigh-in, and I came in at like 149. So I don't know how they indicate. I guess because I put on 10 pounds, so I don't know where they got 146 from. I guess somewhere with the BMI or something. I don't really know. But
right.
I knew right away that I can't fight at 145 forever. I'm short, and that's just not going to happen.
Right. Okay, one more question about that. So when you went to your doctor, how did he determine your BMI?
You had to get one of those clamps. Read your body fat and
so he actually did tests for that. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and tell him. They hit your bicep, probably your side.
My thigh, my waist, and with everything calculated correctly, I could get to 136. So
okay. Awesome. Very good. All right, man. So this is your fourth time with us. Probably only your buddy Trayvon Stevens has that many fights in the past year with us. How are you feeling about this one compared to other fights?
I feel ready. I can't. I'm excited. How everything played out. After that, I hit a rough spot physically and mentally and just getting through stuff, knowing I let people down. Eric got me through it. Like my family got me through it. My girlfriend got me through it. Just kind of understanding that I'm gonna be back. And somewhere in like my mind, I was like, damn. Like, what if this happens again? Or I realized I can't carry that in there. On the way to the ambulance, I was just talking on the way in the ambulance, I was talking to Eric and I was talking to my girlfriend, and they said that I would be back. Josh Jones fought that night. I also felt bad because he had an excellent performance, and everything was kind of overshadowed because I had to take the trip, and I was trying to give him praise, and he just wouldn't take it, simply because he's hard-headed, and he was worried about me. But he put on an excellent show. And yeah, he said Trayvon, he's fighting for the title, right?
Yeah, Trayvon is. Trayvon's last fight was very odd. Did you see that?
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah. I mean, the cup fell out of his pants. It was really weird. And he's fighting a really good guy, Lucas LaRue. The winner of that was going to get the title shot. So what we did is we put the title up for the rematch because, I mean, it was Trayvon's fault. It was his cut, but Lucas's fans kind of got gypped on that one. But we're doing that one over, and that one should be an awesome co-main event there.
Trayvon looked good in that fight. He hit him with an overhand right, got him a little wobbly, and then it was kind of unfortunate. He hits like a truck, man. I'm glad I'm not up there in that weight class. I'm not trying to get farther, man.
Stick to the 130s, 140s, right?
Yeah, I'm staying down here.
Very good. Well, Dylan, anything else you want to comment on? And then we're going to wrap this up, and we'll see you in a few weeks. Tell us what else you have coming up, too, because you got some other things on the agenda, right?
Yeah, PA cage fight. Paul's looking to get me the 135 title fight. The amateur title holder just turned pro, so now that's vacant. So we're looking to get a part of that. And that's in November 30th. Hopefully that all turns out. Hopefully I come out of this unharmed and ready to go. And if anything comes from now until then, I'll take it. But, I'll ask for USKA in Bloomsburg again if that's still on the table. And until then, we'll wait. And whatever your next card is, I'll take that. And just keep building my way up. Maybe Andre and I both win. We could run that back. And I'd look forward to that.
Awesome. I've always liked the fact that, like, when you first started messaging me from the very beginning, you're under 18, and it was a little tough to get the matchups, and, but you're always ambitious. You're always looking to the next one. I don't think I've ever known you when you've only had one fight. You always have multiple fights scheduled and stuff. So, that's awesome. I look forward to seeing all your fights. I've seen all your fights in person, even a PA cage fight and stuff. So, I look forward to seeing you again live in a little over 2 weeks, man.
I look forward to putting on a show for you. It's going to be the best one yet. I promise you that.
All right, Dylan. I'll talk to you soon again, brother.
All right. Thank you. Take it easy.
Saturday, October the 5th, USKA Fight Sports returns to its home, the Parkview Inn on Bulldog Drive in Allentown, Pennsylvania, with another pro Muay Thai card. Get your tickets at USKAFightsports.com, USKAFightsports.com.